IELTS aspirants, welcome to the YouTube channel of Aurora Illumin International School of English Language. This is Gunisha Aurora and today I'm here specifically to discuss the most dreaded module of IELTS with you all, and that is reading. And today I'll be specifically telling you strategies for the general students. So as we all know, for general students, 7 is the minimum requirement for IELTS reading. And you will really feel so stuck because either you're not able to manage the time, but if there's a time management, you find it so exhausting, so tiresome, or the another aspect that you guys really feel the most stuck up is in that you're not able to find the correct answer, or even if there's an answer, you're always doubtful whether the answer is correct or not. So that is why I'm here. With our strategies, you will definitely be able to crack 9 bands, and this is what we guarantee. Not just that, even our students have the track record of solving the complete reading in 38 to 40 minutes. So without further ado, let's start.
So this is the general reading that we'll be doing today. Generally, in every reading, there are 3 sections. But in general reading, what happens is the first 2 sections are further divided into 2 or 3 parts. Like if we'll see in this one, the first section is divided into first 1 to 7 questions and then second 8 to 14 questions. So the very first and important tip that I'd like to give is to not read the passage too much, because it acts as a waste of time. Because generally what happens is if you start reading the passage, you do not have any direction or any aim of reading the passage because you don't know what you're looking for. So rather, it's better to always go through the questions first, pick up the keywords in the questions, because this way you will at least know what is the requirement of the question and what is the aim, and based on that you can easily find the questions in the passage. So that was the first tip, not to read the passage and read the questions first. So the second tip is to always read the instruction that is given on the question, because while transferring the answer, that is the most common mistake we do if we do not follow the instructions given in the question. So this one is true, false and not given. Many of the times instead of true they can also ask yes, and instead of false they can ask no. In that case, if yes is asked and you will write true, the answer would be considered wrong. So kindly be careful on that. Third tip is to always mark the keywords in the question, underline the main aspects so that you know or your mind can actually retain what you are looking for. So now the most common question जो बहुत बड़े students मुझसे पूछते हैं कि मैम keywords क्या हैं, किस basis पे हमें keywords ढूंढना है. So keywords are basically the elements that is being asked in the question or based on which you find the answers. Let me give you a tip. Like over here, if we'll see the first question, as a volunteer, you will be helping students individually. So now in such questions, it's not wise to hold on each and every word. To find the answer, it's always better to hold on to the keywords, such as the first keyword is as a volunteer. That means you're a volunteer. Second, what you will be doing, you will be helping students individually. So just these 3 words are the important elements: volunteer, helping students individually. So now you can maybe read one question, find the answer as well. I generally prefer to hold on to at least 2 or 3 questions based on the length of the question, because this way, supposingly, because it's a true, false, not given question, most of the times it happens that if the first question is not given, you'll be keep on reading the whole passage in order to find the first question. That would be again waste of time. In this situation, it's always better to hold on to 2 to 3 questions, because जैसे ही आपको for example second की location मिल गई, आपको पता रहेगा कि okay, this is where I find the second's location. First का जो information थी इससे पहले ही होगी. You couldn't find it, that means the answer is not given. Again, that's a time saving tip. So the first question had the keywords volunteer, helping students individually. Let's jump on to the second question. You may smoke in the playground. So in such questions, this is very important. Like holding on to the word may. May specifies shayad. You don't know whether it's must or not allowed. So this element is very important. May smoke, playground. So these are the only 2 to 3 keywords that you need to hold on to. Now, based on your retaining power, you can read further questions as well, or you can simply jump onto the passage and find the option. So if you'll see the headings are really very important, because in the headings only solve half of your purpose or half of your game. Because if you'll see, the first question had the word volunteer. You know, you can simply say in the volunteers. That would be your location. Why would you go to the working hours when the question is not based on that? Jumping on to volunteers. Again, such words are never important. Thank you for volunteering. Please do not hold. Just skim it. Just have a quick look at it and ignore those. Unless you are not finding the words that you have underlined. To work one-on-one. So now, I hope you remember the word individually. Individually and one-on-one. Another tip, in IELTS reading, they'll never write the word as it is. I mean, they would write some certain words, but from where we find the answer, that is not generally the same word. You have to go with the synonym. Your adjective or the main word or main requirement in the question would always have a synonym. So if we find the synonym of one word individually, one-on-one. Now we just need to see helping students, because they were already talking about volunteers. So we have found one section, we have found second section. The only element that we need to find is helping students. If this is also given, this answer would be simply true. So coming back to it again, to work one-on-one with some of the students at a school who need extra help. So if you'll see, we basically picked up three keywords, or you can say we break the question into three parts: volunteer, helping students, individually. Individually का synonym आपको मिल गया one-on-one. Students का आप already बात हो रही थी. You needed helping. Helping का यहाँ पे word आ गया need extra help. Now the third word, that was volunteer, that was already given in the heading itself, या बाद में भी था but heading में भी था. So जब तीनों ही part given है या तीनों ही keywords given है, that means your answer would be simply true. That pretty easy. If you try to understand too much, you always assume things. और जब आप चीज़ें assume करते हो या अपना logic लगाते हो, तब answers wrong होते हैं. So it's better to identify the keywords and simply match those keywords. We're done with the first question. Jumping on to the second, we already knew the second had the keyword smoke, and the next heading also has smoking policy. So this is simply our location. Smoking is prohibited by law in the classrooms and anywhere on the school grounds. So we had the option of playground and school ground. We found that one element, right? Now here, smoking की बात already हो रही है. They had given the word may. You found the two options already, smoke and playground. The third one was may. May is like शायद आप कर सकते हो. But over here, it's clearly said prohibited. Prohibited means banned. That means the answer is opposite. It's not exactly matching. So it would be false. Now, let's hold on to the question third and fourth. Third question is, you cannot take any medicine while at the school. So cannot, any medicine at the school. These are your three keywords. So medicine से अगर आप keyword देखोगे directly, next heading is safety and health. So medicine obviously would be mentioned in that only. Let's find out the question. Responsible for their own personal safety, not important because the question's requirement is not on safety. It's about medicine. Until unless आपको वो नहीं मिलता, you can ignore the information. Notify the school of any pre-existing medical conditions. Pre-existing मतलब अगर पहले से कोई medical conditions है तो उसके लिए notify करना है. अभी तक notify करने की बात हो रही है. यहाँ पे वो क्या कह रहे हैं कि आप कोई medicine ले नहीं सकते. Take any. Prescription and any other medications and medicine synonym that you normally carry with you must be handed into the school. So अब यहाँ पे उन्होंने बोल ही दिया medications को आप क्या कर सकते हो, normally जो आप carry करते हो आपको वो क्या करना है, स्कूल में हैंड ओवर करनी है. किसको? नर्स को हैंड ओवर करनी है. दैट मीन्स आप लेके आओगे. सो अगर आप लेके आ रहे हो तो उसका मतलब ये तो नहीं हुआ कि इन्फॉर्मेशन नॉट गिवन होगी. इन्फॉर्मेशन तो आपको सारी मिल गई. सारे कीवर्ड्स इसमें मेंशन है, जैसे कि मेडिसिन आ गया, एट द स्कूल आ गया, एंड यहाँ पर उन्होंने क्लियरली कह दिया कि आप कैरी कर सकते हो. सो इफ यू आर कैरिंग इट एंड कैन नॉट टेक, तो ऑपोजिट इन्फॉर्मेशन होगी, क्योंकि आप कैरी कर रहे हो तो आप वो स्कूल में नर्स को आके दे दो एंड आप कलेक्ट भी उसको कर सकते हो. इफ़ यू रिक्वायर देम, अगर आपको वो चाहिए है, नर्स विल डिस्पेंस देम टू यू इन हर ऑफिस. की नर्स आपको वो दे देगी अगर आपको चाहिए तो. दैट मीन्स ऑन डिमांड आप ले सकते हो. बट यहाँ पे क्या बोला हुआ था, कैन नॉट टेक, आप नहीं ले सकते. सो ऑपोजिट इन्फॉर्मेशन होगी. अगेन द आंसर वुड बी false. Coming on to the fourth question, if you forget to sign the register, you won't be insured for accidents. So, forget to sign register, won't be insured for accidents. So, I've already underlined. इसमें अगर आप देखोगे sign register की बात हो रही है, won't be insured for accidents. Next, already heading sign in ही है, that means that's our location. पहले हम लोकेशन पे पहुंच जाते हैं, accidents या कुछ ऐसा वर्ड देख लेते हैं इंश्योरेंस का, उसके बाद हम सारी इन्फॉर्मेशन मैच कर सकते हैं. So whatever signing book is located at, जहाँ पे भी location is not the demand of the question, ignore that. Sign in the register every time you come to the school. So every time you come to the school, you have to sign this register. This is important for insurance purposes and emergency situations. So the word was insured. You find the synonym for that, insurance purposes. Accidents का आपको synonym यहाँ पे क्या मिल गया? Emergency situations. So if you'll see, this information is given कि आप every time जब आप आते हो तो आपको वहाँ पे साइन करना है, और ये important है insurance purpose and emergency situations के लिए. But you find this element, sign the register, insured for accidents. This word, forget to sign, it's missing. Is there anywhere mentioned over here कि अगर आपने नहीं साइन किया तो? उन्होंने तो कहा एवरी टाइम आपको साइन करना है. सो उसके बाद इन्फॉर्मेशन क्या दे रहे हैं? आफ्टर साइनिंग द बुक, मतलब बुक साइन करने के बाद क्या होगा, वट एवर वो होगा, दैट्स नॉट इम्पॉर्टेंट. क्वेश्चन वॉज जब आप भूल जाओगे तो. अब जब आप भूल जाओगे तो आप क्या करोगे? Is there any kind of information given of that sort? Half of the information of the question was given, half of the information is not given. So in this case, the answer would be simply not given because we don't know. जब हम भूल जाएंगे तो क्या करेंगे? कोई option ही नहीं दिया हुआ. This is the best and the easiest technique to identify the question not given, to break it down into 3 parts again or pick up the 3 keywords. उसमें से अगर कुछ भी keyword missing है, and I mean keyword, not words like जैसे if या you, अगर ऐसा missing होगा, that's not the important element. Like the keyword forget to sign, जो यहाँ पे दिया ही नहीं हुआ है, in such cases answer would be not given. Coming on to the next question. Best way of communicating with teachers is in writing. So now we need to write best way communicating with teachers, writing form. अब हमें ये देखना है, पहले तो इस क्वेश्चन की डिमांड ये है कि बेस्ट वे ऑफ कम्युनिकेशन दिया हुआ है कि नहीं दिया हुआ. अगर तो दिया हुआ है सो इट्स राइटिंग और नॉट. अगर राइटिंग है तो आंसर ट्रू हो जाएगा, कुछ और होगा तो आंसर फॉल्स हो जाएगा, और अगर दिया ही नहीं होगा बेस्ट वे ऑफ कम्युनिकेशन है कौन सा, आंसर वुड बी सिंपली नॉट गिवन. अब कम्युनिकेशन की बात हो रही है. नेक्स्ट हेडिंग इज मैसेजेस. वी क्लियरली नो उसी में होने वाला है. टीचर्स विल कम्युनिकेट. वी फाउंड द वर्ड टीचर्स ऑलरेडी. विद वॉलंटियर्स वी आर. अब यहाँ पे देखिए क्या क्या ऑप्शन दिए हैं. टेलीफोन, ईमेल, मैसेजेस लेफ्ट एट द ऑफिस. Always ask for messages. You may communicate with teachers in the same way. The preferred method is to leave a memo. Whatsoever. कितनी सारी options इसमें दी हुई हैं. But हमने क्या देखना था? Best way. वहाँ पे उन्होंने word क्या use कर दिया उसके लिए? The preferred method. Preferred method मतलब जो teachers basically prefer करती हैं, जो basically use करना चाहिए. So वो क्या उन्होंने बोल दिया is to leave a memo in the relevant teachers pigeonhole. So हमारी गलती यहाँ पे क्या हो जाती है कि हमने यहीं पे देख लेना था, ठीक है communication करने के तो इतने सारे options दिए, that means आंसर हो गया false. No, that's not the correct thing because as I've said in the beginning, उन्होंने specifically पूछा है best way क्या है communicate करने का. उसका hint उन्होंने यहाँ पे दिया हुआ है. way का synonym दिया हुआ है method, best का synonym यहाँ पे दिया हुआ है preferred, और वो क्या है to leave a memo in the relevant teachers pigeonhole. So memo, even if you don't know, but basically it means that you need to write the message. So write or writing, memo is one and the same thing. So if you will see, all the keywords are there. They're talking about communication. Teacher की भी बात हो रही है. Best way भी उन्होंने बोल दिया. Preferred method वो क्या है? Writing and memo. Those are the synonyms. This answer would be true. Question number 6. You can choose your own hours of work. Again, we clearly know it's going to be in the work hours, but our keyword is you can choose your own hours. So हम खुद choose कर सकते हैं कि नहीं कर सकते हैं. We understand that your time commitment is entirely voluntary. Entirely मतलब पूरी तरह से voluntary है, मतलब आपकी मर्जी के अकॉर्डिंग कि आप फ्री में कर रहे हो. बेसिकली voluntary means something that you are doing for the community, फ्री में service, and therefore flexible. Therefore flexible means कि आप अपने अकॉर्डिंग उसको चूज कर सकते हो. Flexible का मतलब बेस क्लियरली ये होता है कि something जिसको आप easily चेंज कर सकते हो, अपने अकॉर्डिंग मोल्ड कर सकते हो. और entirely वर्ड यूज कर दिया. entirely स्पेसिफाइज की पूरी तरह. So you can choose your own hours of work. You can, your time commitment is entirely voluntary, flexible. All the answers are match, all the keywords are matching. Your answer would be simply true. So question number 7 is the coordinator keeps student attendance rolls. So we need to see coordinator. A coordinator तो mostly word usually as it is दिया होता है because that's a designation. एक post, एक manager है तो वो manager ही रहेगा, ज़्यादा ज़्यादा executive हो जाएगा कुछ ऐसा. It's already given. Now we need to see whether the coordinator keeps student attendance rolls or not. अगर हम यहाँ पे रीड करेंगे, कोऑर्डिनेटर इज रिस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर मैचिंग वॉलंटियर ट्यूटर्स विद स्टूडेंट्स, ऑर्गेनाइजिंग ट्यूटोरियल रूम्स. नॉट इंपॉर्टेंट बिकॉज दैट्स नॉट द डिमांड ऑफ द क्वेश्चन. इंश्योरिंग स्टूडेंट अटेंडेंस. सो अटेंडेंस, आई होप आपको कुछ स्टक हुआ होगा. सो वो रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी उनकी. सो इफ यू विल सी, कोऑर्डिनेटर की रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी में क्या आता है? इंश्योरिंग स्टूडेंट अटेंडेंस. स्टूडेंट अटेंडेंस अगर उनकी ड्यूटी है तो स्टूडेंट अटेंडेंस रोल्स वही रखना है. दैट मीन्स अगेन योर आंसर वुड बी सिंपली ट्रू. So this was the basic technique of doing true, false and not given. I hope this became pretty easy. And this became pretty easy because with this technique, and the technique again I'm repeating is, you need to identify keywords. Basically you need to identify the keywords, and the keywords are generally 3 main important words based on which you can figure out what is the demand of the question. It can be either 3 or 4 as well depending on the length of the question. But this is the important element. Identifying the 3 keywords, next step you should do is you should jump onto the location. After jumping onto the location, you should simply match what is the information given, and that's how you'll figure out the answers. So we're done with 1 to 7. Now we'll jump on to the next question type, 8 to 14. So if you'll identify, in this one the instructions given is the passage refers to 3 ways in which campus should behave. So 3 ways campus should behave, और वो क्या है? So the following behaviors हमें basically क्या लिखना है? We need to write A, B and C depending what is the option. First is must do मतलब करना ही करना है. Main क्या हो गया? शायद करना है. Must not मतलब बिल्कुल नहीं करना है. So again there's no point of jumping to the passage again. Hold on to the question so that you have a name or direction in mind कि क्या read करना है, क्या search करना है no? And accordingly you can find the answers. Question number 8 is get the landowner's consent before walking across his land. यूज अ स्लीपिंग मैट. अगर आपको सारे ही रीड करने हैं बिकॉज छोटे छोटे आप वो भी कर सकते हो. जैसे यहाँ पे क्या लैंड ओनर्स कंसेंट, वॉकिंग, स्लीपिंग मैट, कैंप फायर, फीड द बर्ड्स, फ्री स्टैंडिंग टेंट, टेंट की बात हो रही है, डिग अ होल टू बेरी रबिश इन, गेट ऑथोराइजेशन बिफोर सेटिंग आउट टू कैंप इन अ नेशनल पार्क. सो नेशनल पार्क या कुछ कीवर्ड्स हाईलाइट कर लो कि जैसे ही आपको वहाँ पे इन्फॉर्मेशन मिले आप इजीली उसको फिगर आउट कर सकते हो. जैसे अगर आप रबिश देखोगे ऑलरेडी इट्स गिवन ओवर हियर, आपको यहीं से ढूंढना आप ढूंढ भी सकते हो. वी कैन गो इन द sequence form as well. So the first heading itself is about bushwalking, and अगर आपको याद होगा तो first question में भी specified था before walking across his land. So we just need to see landowners का consent लेना है कि नहीं लेना है. In the passage, responsible campers observe minimal impact bushwalking whatever. This is a code of ethics and behavior aimed at preserving the natural beauty of the bushwalking areas. So if you'll see over here they're talking about responsible campers, minimal impact, but the question में तो impact की कोई बात नहीं हुई थी. This is a code of ethics. Code of ethics मतलब कि kind of ethics, it's like must, जो चीज़ आपको करनी चाहिए. Behavior भी उसी चीज़ का होता है कि आपको natural beauty preserve करनी है. But the demand of the question again was कि आपको landowner का consent लेना है. तो अभी तक नहीं आया. We can move forward. Leave that information. यहाँ पे तो हमें कुछ information नहीं मिली. Here they're talking about camping permit, advance of leaving to camp, obligatory. तो camping permit को हम consent से relate भी कर सकते हैं, but let's just read a little ahead so that we are sure कि answer यहाँ से है कि नहीं है. फिर यहाँ पे bookings की बात हो रही है. Group size is not important. Occasionally campsites may be closed owing to bushfire danger. Again bushfire not important. Question में नहीं पूछा होता. Always obtain permission from the owner. So owner, landowner, I hope you remember. Obtain permission. Permission किसका आपका synonym हो गया? Consent का. Prior to crossing private property. Prior किसका synonym हो गया? Before. Crossing, walking जो आपने word देखा था in private property. So if you'll see all the keywords are there. Landowners, owner. Consent, consent का उन्होंने word यहाँ पे क्या use कर दिया? Permission. So before का prior दिया हुआ था walking across his land, and यहाँ पे उन्होंने क्या specify कर दिया? Prior to crossing private property. His land and private property are similar words. So if you'll see all the keywords are there. और यहाँ पे उन्होंने क्या बोला हुआ है? Always obtain. Always मतलब हमेशा करना. This shows that the answer number 8 is must do. It should be A. Next option is use a sleeping mat. So bookings again compulsory जो भी बात हो रही है, large group sizes. अगर आप just give it an overview so that आपको थोड़ा सा idea रहे. Occasional campsites may be closed owing to bushfire danger. तो कुछ bushfire की बात नहीं हो रही थी. Sleeping mat, make a campfire in the bush. So don't kindly mix with bushfire or campfire with the same thing. It's not similar. This is bushfire की जो वहाँ पे आग लग जाती है, and campfire is जो आप camping से आग लगा रहे that. Let's jump on to the next one. Equipment से आप sleeping mat देख सकते हो. इसमें देखते हैं क्या आ रहा है. Walking gear की जो भी बात हो रही है, right equipment for camping not important. Fuel stove and fuel for cooking is essential. So कुछ fire वाला देख लेते हैं क्या है. Fuel stove and fuel for cooking is essential. Not only is it safer, faster and cleaner, but it is easier to use in wet weather. Recommended that you pitch a freestanding tent which requires few pegs and therefore has less ecological impact. Take a sleeping mat if you have one. अब यहाँ पे अगर आप देखोगे क्या बोला है? Take a sleeping mat if you have. If मतलब कि अगर आपके पास है तो to put your sleeping bag on a more comfortable whatever night sleep. तो ऐसा नहीं है कि must है. उन्होंने कहा अगर आपके पास है तो आप लेके जा सकते हो. इसलिए आंसर क्या हो जाएगा? May do, कि आप कर सकते. Just for a review, अगर आपको देखना है आप quickly, you can have a look again at the keywords: campfire, birds, freestanding tent, dig a hole to bury rubbish, and so on. National park. Campfires, you knew the next question is related to campfire. We can hold on to that. Traditional campfire actually causes a huge amount of environmental damage. If you gather firewood, you are removing the vital habitat of insects, so and so. So when campfires lead to bushfires, they create enormous danger. Again, अगर आप देखो कि सेम ही बात बोल रहे हैं कि उनसे डेंजर होता है, बहुत ज़्यादा इम्पैक्ट होता है, आप हार्म करोगे. So what they've said is result in destruction. So under no circumstances should you light a fire in the bush. Under no circumstances मतलब कुछ भी हो जाए आप नहीं कर सकते. That means 10th का आंसर क्या हो जाएगा? C, must not do, because उन्होंने कह दिया under no circumstances you should do that. Next option, erect your tent at an existing site if possible. अब उन्होंने क्या लिखा हुआ है? At an existing site, जो भी site दी हो वहाँ पे possible होता है. Otherwise, try to find a spot, damage vegetation. Again, free standing tent का हमने देखना है. पीछे भी कीवर्ड आया था, वहाँ पे hold on कर लेंगे. यहाँ पे तो अभी तक कुछ ऐसा बात नहीं हुई है. Never cut branches or whatever. Aim to leave your campsite as you found it or even cleaner. So यहाँ पे कुछ ऐसे ऑप्शन कीवर्ड्स का अभी तक नहीं दिया हुआ. फ्री स्टैंडिंग वाला पीछे था, हम उसको होल्ड ऑन कर लेंगे, बाद में देख लेते हैं, एक बार ही सारा गो थ्रू हो जाता है. So now we know at least कैंप साइट्स के रिलेटेड जो भी इन्फॉर्मेशन है वो किसी भी क्वेश्चन में पूछी नहीं हुई. सो वी कैन मे बी मार्क इट अ क्रॉस सो दैट हम इसको ना रीड करें, हमें ज़रूरत नहीं रीड करने की. सो रिमूव ऑल रबिश, कैरी इट आउट विद यू. रबिश का हमने क्या करना था? डिग अ होल. यहाँ पे उन्होंने क्या कह दिया हुआ है? कैरी इट आउट. और यहाँ पे क्या बोला हुआ है? डिग अ होल, कि होल करके आप कर सकते हो, डिग करके. सो डोंट अटेम्प्ट टू बर्न और बेरी रबिश. यहाँ पे क्लियरली बोल दिया कि आपको रबिश को बेरी नहीं करना है. दैट मीन्स ऑपोजिट क्या हो गया? मस्ट नॉट डू, कि आप नहीं कर सकते. ऑलराइट, नेक्स्ट, एनिमल्स कैन डिग अप व्हाटएवर बेरिड रबिश. नेवर फीड द लोकल वाइल्ड लाइफ को कभी भी आपने फीड नहीं करना. वाइल्ड लाइफ एंड बर्ड्स क्या हो गए? एक ही बात हो गई. अब उन्होंने क्या वहाँ पे लिख दिया? नेवर फीड. सो नेवर से अगेन हमारा क्या वर्ड आ जाएगा? मस्ट नॉट डू. दैट मीन्स आंसर नंबर 11 इज ऑल्सो सी. सो जो आंसर्स हो गए हैं वो कट कर दीजिए आप. 8 का हो चुका है, 9 का हो चुका है, 10 इज डन, 11 इज डन, 13 इज डन. वी नाउ ओनली लेफ्ट विद 2 ऑप्शंस, फ्री स्टैंडिंग टेंट एंड लास्ट में क्या था? नेशनल पार्क में ऑथराइजेशन आपने लेना बिफोर सेटिंग आउट टू कैंप. आई होप यू रिमेंबर, हमने स्टार्टिंग में ही रीड किया था, नेशनल पार्क की वहाँ पे बात हो रही थी. सो लेट्स जंप ओवर देयर, जो भी हमारा मिस हो गया है. Here they were talking about national park over here. अब यहाँ पे उन्होंने क्या लिखा हुआ है? कैंपिंग परमिट इन एडवांस ऑफ लीविंग टू कैंप इन अ नेशनल पार्क इज ऑब्लिगेटरी. दैट मीन्स कि अगर आपको कैंप करना है तो वहाँ पे कैंपिंग परमिट चाहिए नेशनल पार्क में, और वो मस्ट है. ऑब्लिगेटरी मीन्स मस्ट. सो दैट मीन्स गेट ऑथराइजेशन बिफोर सेटिंग आउट टू कैंप इन अ नेशनल पार्क. ऑब्लिगेटरी से आंसर हमारा क्या हो गया? ए, मस्ट, बिकॉज ऑब्लिगेटरी एंड मस्ट डू इज अ synonym. Now 14 is also done. We are just left with 12 question. Free standing tent. फ्री स्टैंडिंग अगर आप देखेंगे हमने यहाँ पे ऑलरेडी रीड किया था. इफ़ यू विल सी आई हैव ऑलरेडी हाईलाइटेड इट एज वेल. द रीज़न मैंने यहाँ पे थोड़ा सा हाईलाइट करके आगे चली गई थी बिकॉज देयर इज़ अ पॉसिबिलिटी आगे भी वो आंसर हो सकता है, या व्हेन यू क्विकली स्कैनिंग तो इट्स ऑलवेज बेटर कि आप अपने कीवर्ड्स के थ्रू जाते जाओ. ऐसे जो भी एक पेंडिंग रह गया वो आप इजीली आके पिकअप कर सकते हो. सो इट्स ऑलवेज बेटर कि अगर आप थोड़ा थोड़ा ऐसे मार्क करते जाओ. आई मिस दिस इन्फॉर्मेशन. अगर आप सोचेंगे ये क्यों नहीं मैंने रीड किया वॉक सेफली, बिकॉज अगेन वॉक सेफली का कोई क्वेश्चन ही नहीं था. जब कोई क्वेश्चन ही नहीं है तो हमें पहले ही पता वो हमें नहीं रीड करना चाहिए. इन द सेम वे कैंप साइट्स हमने क्रॉस क्यों किया था जब हम स्कैन कर रहे थे? क्योंकि क्वेश्चन कुछ नहीं था. जब कोई क्वेश्चन की डिमांड ही नहीं है तो हमें उस इन्फॉर्मेशन को वैसे ही होल्ड ऑन नहीं करना चाहिए. So this was the first section of reading. We'll be coming back again with another video for the second portion as well. I hope this was helpful. Kindly apply these techniques, and this way we're very certain that you'll be able to score 9 band. And this is not just that we're claiming, we have actually proved that as well. So to all the IELTS aspirants, if you're aiming for 8777, then enroll in our power program. We have a special program for general students aiming for 8777. Aurora Illumin conducts this program, and this program is again conducted by specifically 9 band trainers. You can enroll in this power program from anywhere, whether in India or abroad, because we have many Canadian students as well who are aiming for the PR. So these programs are specially conducted by 9 band trainers. This program is specially conducted by 9 band trainers because only 9 band trainer can help you fetch the score that you're aiming for, that is 8777 or more than that, CLB 10 say for. And we have both the online and offline classes. In online classes also we give individual attention to each and every student, and that is the reason we have students from all over India, and not just India, we have students from abroad as well. We have students who are in Canada who went there on study basis, and so and now they're aiming for PR. They have also enrolled in our online classes, and we usually keep small batches. If you're interested, then enroll in our power program, Aurora Illumin's power program, and we guarantee you that even if you're stuck at say like 5 band or so, we can help you achieve your desired score. So with that, I'll be signing off. If you like this video, kindly like it. Do subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any more such informative videos. You can follow us on Instagram as well, on Facebook also. We give a lot of information on those 2 portals as well. We give a lot of information on those two social media portals as well. Other than that, you can drop in your WhatsApp number. We can also add on. Okay. Other than that, okay. So with that, I'll be signing off. If you like this video, kindly. Okay. So with that, I'll be signing off. If you found this information helpful, kindly like this video and subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss more such informations. And so with that, I'll be signing off. And if you like this video, kindly like it. So with that, I'll be signing off. If you found this So with that, I'll be signing off. If you found this video helpful, kindly like. So with that, I'll be signing off. If you found this information helpful, kindly like this video. Do subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any such information. Also, you can like our Instagram page. Also, you can like our Facebook page and follow us on Instagram. We give a lot of information over there as well. You can drop us your contact number as well, specifically your WhatsApp number. We can add you in our WhatsApp group as well, or in a Telegram group also, where we keep on sharing informative videos and keep on handling the queries. Okay. You can also drop in your contact number, specifically your WhatsApp number, and we can add you on our WhatsApp group or Telegram group as well, where we share a lot of information. And not just the information, we also handle your queries. If you want more such videos, kindly leave a comment and we'll be back with any other. Okay. If you want more such videos, kindly leave a comment. We'll be going through each and every comment and definitely we'll be fulfilling all that you require. Okay. So if you want more such videos, kindly drop in a comment. We'll be going through each and every comment. And if you have any query, you can drop us again in the comment box. We'll be definitely getting back to you, and we'll be making more such videos where we can help you in the best possible way. Thank you so much.